This is Swami Keswanan in conversation with Nila Amma, an internationally renowned Tantra Yogini, currently in Kathmandu for her week-long Tantra meditation program. As a Vedic astrologer, Vastu expert, and Tantra Yogini, Nila Amma has been empowering thousands of people around the world towards living a peaceful, blissful, and healthy life, facilitating transformation through Tantra camps, retreats around the world. With in-depth insight and practical know-how on the subject as Tantra, she prefers to live a very simple life that is so beautifully reflected in her simplicity. This is a very precious moment for us all, and we now feel so blessed to have Nila Amma with us in order to hear her in-depth insight about her vision for Lumbini. Namaste, Nila Amma.
Namaste.
You are most welcome to the talk about our dream project that you have envisioned deep in meditation at Maya Devi Temple in Lumbini, the birthplace of Lord Buddha. And we are so blessed to have you with us. And without any delay, would like to request you to shed some light on the dream project with your vision, setting up a spiritual laboratory in Lumbini Sacred Garden that would be the very hope for higher humanity. So, would like to hear you sharing your in-depth insight and vision. How setting up a spiritual laboratory in the divine land of Buddha would be working. So please be kind to shed some light on your vision about this dream project. Thank you.
Namaste. Namaste. Thank you so much. Thank you for this opportunity, Swamiji. It is a great pleasure always to be a part of anything to transform people. And to be in Lumbini is definitely a divine place. As we all know, it is
Yeah.
a land of Buddha, and I'm very content and joyous both ways being in that sacred land and having the opportunity to do something in the divine land. So when I was in Maya Devi
Yeah.
temple, as you know, it was a tremendous, deep, insightful meditation where we had the vision how humanity could actually rise and how Buddha was there. So it was a very intrigued meditation. It was so intrigued that I literally was shedding tears because I was feeling the whole exaggerated phenomena of the land of Buddha. So I think for the dream project of our transformation tantra, that is the Nilas Institute of Buddhism and Inner Transformation, happening in Lumbini is
Yeah.
a great, it's a great honor. And I think I feel like it's all happening by itself. I'm just a tool. I'm
Yeah.
just a tool to exhibit that great happening. A little bit about how my vision is going to go be.
Yeah.
This is all for a space. We want to create a space where people can come, get healed, and also to rejuvenate the energy system in them. Of course, with the platform of Tantra, to enhance their ability to become great parents. So, when I say great parents, of course, we teach them from grooming them to be first couples, then go into copulation, then go into parenthood
Yeah.
because we want to bring all the great sentient beings into this land because there are so many beautiful energy waiting to be harvested. So because I think Gurukul style of teaching is go long gone.
Yeah.
And we as a human being living right now in the Zen Z where we have already faced COVID and lot of adverse transformation, we have to put a reset button for the humanity to actually have this divine energy in them to increase their potential
Yeah.
to have great energy to bring it down.
Yeah.
So that laboratory is all about for humanity
Yeah.
to have greater generations after. So the advantage of doing this, the DNA correction will happen. So we know that a lot of influence of the media is there.
Yeah.
You know, in a adverse way. Of course, media can be used in a beautiful way.
Yeah.
But you know, people are also misusing it. A lot of exposure to drugs and
Yeah.
etc. are there. So, like in my language, I will say humanity has come too far away from being human.
Yeah.
So this place will be a reset. If somebody feels that they're feeling too depressed,
Yeah.
too anxious, they're feeling that they're not fitting in, our place is the right place.
Yeah.
If they just come spend even a week with us in
Yeah.
this divine place,
Yeah.
they will be rejuvenated and the reset button will be pressed where they go to divine reset.
Yeah.
So that is the main place for everybody.
Yeah.
This place, I wouldn't say it is just for people who want to conceive
Yeah.
their divine beings.
Yeah.
It is also for people who want to experience divine energy in them. So even for them too, there are a lot of people, young people, older people, mid-aged people, who don't know that this energy can flow so beautifully in them.
Yeah.
So I think this place will also be a place, a healing temple for them to heal themselves and to go back in the world and again work.
I see.
Yeah, it will also be a place for that.
Yeah.
So I'm also seeing this place even for children because children should have a lot of focal point because of the greater exposure to a lot of the pixel changing because of digital exposure.
Yeah.
The ADHD problem is way too high nowadays, and people like high functioning autism can be monitored and altered and trained with our modality.
I see.
So I feel our tantric temple in Lumbini will be a complete package with the blessing of Maya Devi and Gautama Buddha. That's my vision. This is what I'm so excited. I'm very excited to even to be talking about that. When I'm talking to you, I'm literally seeing the vision, how it's going to be in the future. So the process, how we are going to do is that we are going to first have camps because we want to introduce this to the public. This cannot be like it's like I'm talking to you because you know me well. You know from where I'm coming, and you have a greater experience being in this world. Like living human is a greater experience. So we are able to understand. I think first step is that we're going to do a lot of camps, a lot of like 1 week camp, 4 days camp. In the divine land of Lumbini, we're going to do a lot of peace meditation, which will be commencing soon. So that is the introduction for them to get a taste of this energy system. The moment they get a taste of the energy system, then we can have portals open for them. People who want to take the experience of having guidance to conceive and to deliver. We'll take step by step. We'll go step by step with them. We will be assessing them throughout the process. So it will be really a good of an opportunity to humanity, especially people who want to have conception in a very holistic way. We can definitely be there to guide. And just to take one more quote, we are not going to go against any allopathy system or any other system. We're going to be working along with them. But I think that's the best way to do. We are more energy corrector, energy worker, tantric practitioners, where we are aligning the energy. I believe that once energy is aligned, the body will align. We all say, we have seen that personally. Once we align the energy, everything is going to start flowing. So I think it will be a great introduction, and I'm very happy to be a part of this, part of Lotus Sutra, to be doing in Lumbini. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Swamiji. Thank you.
And as you envision, while you were in deep meditation at Mayadevi temple in Lumbini, where Bodhisattva Prince Siddhartha was born, who later became Lord Buddha after his enlightenment, because of your vision behind such a dream project, that could be the very basis for higher humanity. You seem to have a very meaningful responsibility, taking care of the project, making it happen step by step, and inviting different levels of stakeholders from around the world to implementing it as in vision that has also been published in Himalayan Times. I see a great deal of responsibility of Nila Amma in taking care of all this, sometimes as a psychic medium during selected would-be mothers, would be in the phase of conception, during fetus and embryo development, and also to certain extent during postnatal care of the baby. So the responsibility of Nila Amma sometimes is as deeper and meaningful as a psychic medium, and also sometimes as a spiritual midwife. So that would definitely require your presence, a great deal of your presence, illumining the divine land.
Yes.
But sometimes, because of your own meaningful tasks taking place around the world, taking care of your students, clients, and people who are in touch with you, sometimes we can understand you may not be able to physically support them being in Lumbini.
Yeah.
So Nila Amma, what plan do you have? How do you think would be able to support those selected would-be mothers throughout this process when you are not physically available in Lumbini? Would you let us know?
For sure, for sure. I would just like to quote again. I'm always a mother. That is why people call me Nila Amma, right? Whether I'm a psychic being or whether an assisting in the delivery, whether I'm a healer, But I always stick to the tagline. I'm a mother, and I'm always available for my children. That is my commitment to my spirituality. Because I think when we work from that platform, we make ourselves available. That's number one. Secondly, it's an energy system which we are doing. And the temple will be consecrated in such a way that people who come there will feel the energy. So that is my portion. It will be 100% done.
Yeah.
The next, in the guidance of the process, I will be training particular people into this process who will be assisting me taking care of them.
Yeah.
Because initially we may not be having great people coming, but I do see in the future there's going to be a great, huge, many people coming from all over the world to this place just for their conception and later on for their delivery. I do envision that. So I will definitely make arrangements and plan, and proper planning will be done for implementation of this. Yeah, right now we are in just step 1. So when we are in step 5, the step 10 will be finalized. So, but we will be taking care of all the process. Initially, I will be present with them for the process to be all arranged. And Lumbini is not too far away, sir.
Yeah.
I'll always feel that no, when needed, I'm there, right? And I am a strong advocate of the universe is always guiding, right? So if I have to be in Lumbini, physically present, she will put me there anyway. So let us because this is just not my project. I am just a tool.
Yeah.
You are just a tool. We are just a tool for our generation after to come and take care of this. But we will be planning many tantrics, many healers, many doctors, many nurses. We will be training them into the system. So that's what I said. We're not going to keep the allopathy system away from us. We are going to keep everything rolling well. So we're going to have a holistic team on board. Plus, the doctors also will be there because we don't want to give a chance to anybody. We don't want to be if and buts to anybody. We're going to be very transparent, and this will be a really good step to start. And I think Lumbini will be the right place to do because of the temperature and because of the divine land, and because there is a kind of a peace always heard there. I don't know how many people are connected to that, but
Yeah.
there is a peace always heard there, and that peace vibration will be very good for the embryonic fetus. It will be really good.
Yeah.
I'm actually looking forward.
Thank you so much, Nila Amma.
Thank you.
And the vision that you happen to conceive deep in meditation at Mahadevi temple in Lumbini about setting up a spiritual laboratory in Lumbini, as the very term spiritual laboratory sounds new to many of us, even to many of us,
Yeah,
and would be almost the same
yeah.
to people around the world. Do you think will you have responsibility to explaining it
Yeah,
to people around the world, making them understand
yeah,
what this is and how exactly that would be working on earth?
yeah. I will definitely do that. See, spiritual laboratory. For me, spirituality and humanity is no difference in my language. But I think just to give a better explanation to the world, we are trying to, explain them as spirituality is way superior than humanity. But if you actually get the binocular glass and see, there is no difference between being human and being spiritual, because human are default spiritual. Yeah, for example, we are all born with the divine energy. So when we are born, that's why in our culture we pray to our children, because we only call them Babu, we only call them with due respect, because we know that's a divine who is born. That culture is no more there now, but we are trying to retrieve it.
Yeah.
So, we are all divine beings. So, I think there's no difference between humanity and spirituality.
Yeah.
First of all, laboratory why?
Yeah.
Because we are going to be having a mandala creation of energy. Yeah, and it's not going to be same for everybody.
Ah, I see.
It cannot be. We are so unique. We are all so unique in nature.
Yeah.
You and I may be a same dot inside,
Yeah.
but when I come into this body, my dimension is different, Apka dimension is different.
Yeah.
Same way, my
Yeah.
darling daughters, their both dimensions are entirely different. But they are unique too, we are one too. So this is different. So every recipe has to be custom made. That is why we use the word laboratory, because we are planning to the base. Even before their conception, we are planning, we are teaching them how to even to
Yeah.
have a divine union and actually embrace that copulation period. So it is, I think, basic education. Later on, I'm sure,
Yeah.
if this all goes well, after 50 years,
Yeah.
this will be the education needed for humanity. We will be, making really beautiful humans, so that genius people can be born again. Yes. Yeah. That is my laboratory.
So thank you so much, Nila Amma, for your very insightful, in-depth vision about our dream project. And we would also like to thank you so much for your kind acceptance of our invitation to be with us, talking about such a very meaningful project, meaningful for the whole humanity on earth. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. It's a given opportunity. We are very happy to be here with you, Somajay. And I should say that it is your initiative. Yeah, if you have not invited me, I wouldn't be in Lumbini. I wouldn't have had that vision also. So all credit goes to you. I'm just a tool, and I'm always a tool. I'm always a mother. Thank you. Thank you.
Look forward to seeing you again.
Definitely, so much. Thank you.